back again with another fountain pen video. So for today's video, guys, nothing new, no highlights of a new pen. I'm just gonna talk about all my TWSBI collection, and as you can see, there's a slot. I come to think of having this video, taking this video, because I saw the launch, the latest launch that would be on December for the cream and the rose gold. So it's contemplating time. Anyway, these are my TWSBI collection, fountain pen collection. Okay, so as you can see, my colors are very, let's just say, curated. So I don't have all the colors. I know it's crazy for some, like there's so many colors to collect, but now that I feel like my nibs are mostly completed, if I'm not mistaken, I have the 1.1 stub nib, the EF, the M, the fine. I'm not sure if the bold or the stub is the same, but at least I have one of those. So I think these are my completed TWSBI collection. If I might be getting one or two, because this is for sale, I'm looking to change this to the 580 and the white version of this. I have the mini, so I want the regular size, or the cream, but that is just not my priority. So let's begin from right to left, so from the smallest to the largest. I have this blue mini TWSBI and in 1.1 stub nib. So I think, yeah, I have two blues in my collection. So I'm always inking this up with any gray or dark to black colors, because this is for my headings, you know. Let me just get my notepad here, and yeah, let's see and do a quick pen test for the 1.1 stub nib. So it's just like showing you the pen and directly writing it, so will not waste time. So this is the 1.1 stub nib. I think it has the pilot, the gray one. I forgot the name of the ink. So this is my one and only thickest TWSBI nib. Moving on to our second. So these are not new to you guys. I've even featured them on my fountain pen collection video, but they were not, you know, highlighted one by one. So this is not inked, but this is a clear mini in EF. So I was eyeing on the yellow one like this, the mini, but it's already out of stock. I think that was because they always launch colors every year annually, and if you miss that, that's gone. And you can find it on eBay, like I said, but it's gonna be so pricey, so I'm not gonna ink that. This is in EF anyway. So this is my rose gold mini, white with rose gold trims, and this is, I think, by far my most used pen and most featured on my channel. This is already very stained. See that? Even though I use ultrasonic, so all of these colors are scars of the past. Anyway, this is, they said that this material has some defect on it, so it's very different from this white actually. So you see the color discoloration, but this can be like the cream, I suppose. So I think that cream one is the updated material. So now we are in my fourth TWSBI. This is the Eco White in Rose Gold. Again, this is not the usual Eco or Eco T, so I think this is priced a little bit higher just because of the rose gold trims. And I really like this, even though it's a medium. When I started collecting fountain pens, I only buy EF or any needlepoint type of nib, but because I really like its design, I just closed my eyes and bought the medium. But no regrets, this is one of my favorite writer. So it's not ink, so I'm not gonna be able to show you my medium TWSBI. And then on the fifth one, this is my Eco, again another Eco limited edition Golden Horse Award. They made this 2020 or 2021. I think this is a bit higher than the rest of my Ecos, and also out of stock at the moment. I checked before filming, and I've seen that some on eBay is selling this like $200. Crazy, right? Initially this was maybe 80. I'm not so sure, it's been a while. And again, this is an EF. So my TWSBI EF is my go-to writer because I really like how they are so smooth with any ink. Sorry, this is EF. So this is inked with, I think, ancient copper, not so sure, but yeah, this was my previous pen. It's almost, yeah, I think this is up for washing actually. I just used to line up all my TWSBI. So that's the EF of TWSBI. So if you don't have a TWSBI, it's actually a fine for any Western nib. So these are all made in Taiwan. And this Eco T is the mint one, my very first Eco, and also in EF. So I still didn't explore the world of fountain pens and didn't know what I really liked, so I just bought the silver or steel color trims. But now I'm more drawn to gold trims, gold nibs and trims. So this was my very first Eco T and first TWSBI actually. And look at this. If you've seen my pen case video, this is what I mentioned there. It's showing all the scratch. So yeah, I almost cried because I just started collecting, and to me, having a TWSBI pen is already very expensive at that time. So okay, even a $5 pen, I would cry out how much more this. So at that time again. So this is my very first TWSBI. And then this is my Eco Mint in, again, EF. So these were my very first TWSBIs. You mostly see it as I got them all in EF mostly. So this is still very good condition. This is, by the way, the glow in the dark material, just like my Benu. So these are my two glow in the dark fountain pen, and I always ink up this with any green inks. So yeah. And moving on, my latest Eco T is, as you all know, the saffron, and this is inked up with fine nib. So latest is going to fine now. So these are my go-to nibs. So this is the fine TWSBI saffron. As you can see, this is the fine and this is the extra fine, and then the fine. Not so much of difference because depending on the ink, if you use a wet ink and a fine nib, then you get a little bit more ink out. So this is also, the paper will matter. So this is a fountain pen friendly paper from the Pelican brand, but this is very similar to the extra fine. This is my latest. This is ink still up with cafe crema, or no, I'm so poor, I didn't pour in memory, I didn't bring my ink journal. So moving on, leveling up, this is the 580 ALR, again newest acquisition. This is the Sunset Yellow in F. Okay, so I remember I wanted another nib for this because I purchased almost together, but there's not available what's after medium 1.1 or 1. So in ALR I think it's only until medium, but I already have a medium, so it's a fine now. I think I asked for medium, but I'm not so sure. This is the fine, this is the ALR. So as you can see, the ink differs even though they are both fine, depending on the pressure you put and the ink flow on the nib. They're both fine, and as you can see, this is a bit bolder because of the wet ink. So this is my TWSBI Sunset Yellow. Another 580 Rose Gold in black. This was my most used pen 2020 to 2021. I just rested this pen, and I also wrongly twist the wrench, so there's a space. I have to adjust this again, but it's been a while I haven't used this. I think I've inked this up only once this year, and this is also the EF. So also a very good writer, same with this mini. So yeah, if I wanted more ink capacity, I will use this mostly before with my journaling. So last but not the least is my Iris 700 VAC R with a little bit of wear and tear. This was also my very good workhorse pen, a very huge nib, as you can see. This is in EF with the hollow thingy there in the section and in the trims. I really like this. If you are a fan of Lisa Frank way back, this reminds me, and they didn't release a 580 until last year, yeah, or this year, I'm not sure. I really like to trade that to this because the size of this is my favorite. Very comfy, more than my Ecos, but again, this is more pricey. So if I'm putting this up for sale, yeah, nothing, no bad experience. It's just that the size for me is too huge. I know it's similar with the Benu, but I'm not sure why I love writing with my Benu more than this. I've inked this up always with my Jack Urban, the shimmer inks, so it matches this design. So I all total have 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Seriously, I have almost like one slot here. I thought I only had 10. Oh my god. So yeah, these are all my steel nibs, my favorite go-to steel nibs. As you can see, if it's not my favorite, it won't be this much. The colors are fun. There's so many, like violets, yellows, the real yellows, reds and blues, but I try to curate my collection that when I place them all together, there's peace and harmony, you know. Maybe the loudest color I have are this, and I blame it to ABC and Jobs Journal. I really am more drawn to this color for now, and inks as well. Maybe it's the season, but yeah. So this is just the off thing here, but I do have blues, so it's fine. They are still harmonious, and I'm thinking of the white for this slot. Or if I sold this, then I have the white. The cream one, what's your opinion, guys? I'm sure it's gonna be the same like this shade now when it's older, used. But I don't think it's practical getting the cream one if I have this much already. I'm open to gifts anyway. But yeah, these are all now my completed TWSBI collection. Let me know if you also like TWSBI or you hated it. I'm sure I've seen a lot of reviews. Those who hate, really hate TWSBI, especially the Ecos and Eco Tea, because of the way it's engineered and designed, the hands. Same with Lummy, so many haters there, but I just love how they write. They are not even gold nibs. Price wise, they are also very affordable. So yeah, these are all my TWSBI, and if you also collect TWSBI, let me know what color should I add here, or should I sell some. Only this is it's back in its box. I normally don't put them in their box, but this one is already packed, ready to be shipped, whoever will buy. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys, and that's it for today. Yes, Team TWSBI here. I think this is the largest of all my brand in my collection. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on my next one. Bye!